Hello everyone, I am Hazard Storm and this is Let's Play Kerbal Space Program Hard. Now, in the time between episodes, I wanted to do a few missions, you know, the tedious ones. Well, not tedious, I consider them fun, but they are not great for watching, unless something like this happens. Exactly, I was recording this, and so many failures. As you can see, in this case, I messed up the staging. The staging just went bad, and everything just went south. You know, everything went south. I couldn't control the vessel. I broke the launch pad, which costed me 50,000 funds, which is like 1/4 of what I had at the time. So yeah, it was pretty bad, but a lot of explosions. And as I was saying, lots of explosions. Now this time I used a crewed vessel because I needed the stability assist for this one. So the missions were successful eventually, with some failures in between, but generally a lot of explosions, as you can see. Now, some missions were just to test things on the launch pad. Some other missions that I took required the plane that I made. And yeah, the Sky Crusher. There you see it. There you see it. It's flying. It flies quite well actually. It's quite a good plane. So with this mission, I got something like 50,000 funds, which is enough to repair. Was enough to repair the launch pad. And now I will leave you with the landing and the new episode. Enjoy. Now, as you saw, we did some missions to get some money, and I accepted a new mission, which is to ferry 2 tourists safely to their destinations, which is to orbit around Kerbin. Basically, we just have to get 2 Kerbals, put them in a spaceship, this one, John Bean Kerman and Hanus Kerman. We have to put them in a spaceship and get them to space. Now, to do this, I designed this thing right here, and you will see how it works once it's in action. I hope that it works fine. I hope that it doesn't die horribly, which could happen. Let's face it, it can happen, but we will see what happens. Now, we will be using Lindbeth Kerman again, and the Crusher 1 is ready for takeoff. Now, so let's launch it. Now, this mission pays quite well, so if we get it done, there's a nice payoff. So, without further ado, let's start the main engine as well. No, shit. Abort! Abort! No! I failed. I lost reputation. I lost money. I lost pride. But what's more important, I didn't lose Lindbeth Kerman. Oh no, this gal, you cannot kill her. She's unkillable. She's there forever. Hell yeah. Well, I did hurt a bit that reputation, but let's see if I can get it. Well, this one is similar. So yeah, let's take this one. Wow. Let's try it again. Well, and that is why you should always check your staging. Always check your staging before flying. Now, save. Crash to 1. Okay, save it. Check your staging. Like that. That's better. And that's better. Now we can save. And we can get Lindbeth Kerman and those two guys, and we can launch now. Woo! That was scary. That's an unfortunate accident. Our Enterprise does not hold any accountability for any kind of accidents. Of any kind, actually. So yeah. Now this is... Oh damn, oh damn, oh damn. Not this, not this, not like that. Please, not like this. Alright, this is bad. This is very bad. This is very, 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 very bad. Let's try to abort. Let's try to abort, and let's try not to destroy our launch pad or anything. Okay, so mistakes happen. This is a poor design choice. But oh well. I do believe I have a solution for this problem. For this particular problem, I do believe that there is a solution. Now, I don't know if it will work, but there is a solution for this problem. And the solution is to do a thingy, a little thingy, which is to activate, well, firstly, to go straight up at first until we are out of the atmosphere, and secondly to activate this guy. Yes. So now if we fly now, we should be able to get to orbit just fine. Now I say we should because I have no freaking idea if we are going to be able to. So let's just try it. No. It's even worse than before. So yeah, it doesn't work. I think it actually works in reverse. So I should do it like this. Yeah, I think that was the problem now. That it should work in reverse. It makes sense, anyway. Because it destabilized even faster than before. So it makes sense to... Yeah, now it works fine. Yeah, now it works fine. Now I should have checked that before actually flying the thing, but... Mistakes are made in every space program. People die horribly. Horrible, painful exploded deaths. But that's how Kerbin works, right? That's how the space program here works. Now let's say like this. Perfect. Let's save it and let's launch again. Now this has cost me 32,000 already, and it's 60,000 a launch. So yeah, it costs quite a lot. So now let's give it one last try and see how it goes. And it looks steady. Looks steady. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This one is steady. We have fixed all the design problems, and now we have a nice rocket ready to go to space and to do some space tourism. Hell yeah. Ooh. Now those were some pretty embarrassing mistakes I made there, but oh well. Could have been worse. Whoops, whoops, I don't like that. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good whatsoever. Okay, let's try to stabilize it. Let's fight this thing. Let's fight it. Fight it. Fight it. Fight it till the end. We shall try this thing to its maximum. Now, we are not going to space like this, but we can try at least to get a suborbital flight. And we are getting experience out of it. We will know how to get out to space in this thing. Whew. Now, this is some messed up design, but you will see why I do it like this. Actually, if we don't make it to space next time, I'm dropping the frontal fins. I will drop them and I will just not use them at all, because they are giving me a ton of problems here. Which is logical, of course, by how the aerodynamics works and all that, but you know. At least it's worth trying, right? It's worth trying. And we are ascending now. That's good. But we have to keep on ascending. Now, we will be safe when we are out of the atmosphere. That's when we will be safe. Which might take a while still. Okay, so what's our apoapse? Is quite low. No, we are not going into space in this thing. Not this time, anyway. Well, at least we survived that. Which is pretty strange, knowing how bendy it was, you know? That was a big bend. Right there. I don't know what is this spaceship made of, but I think it's jelly. It could be jelly, you know? And we are out of fuel for the main stage. And now we are into the orbit stage here. Let's see if we can get a suborbital flight at least. At least that would be something. Well, I think we are going to make it into a suborbital flight. That much we will. Now, the orbit is not achievable, unfortunately, this time. So that's all we can do. Try to go for a suborbital flight and pray that we don't explode suddenly or anything like that, which could very well happen. And there we see the Skrashnik 1 leaving Kerbin's orbit. Nice. I can't even remember what its mission was. I know that it had a mission, it paid well, and that's pretty much all I can remember about it. Now, we are in space, which is good. Now we received 2000 pay from this guy and 2000 pay from this guy. Good, good, good. Now, let's see how close to an orbit we can get here. We are nearing the apoapse. And we still have quite a bit of fuel left. I don't know if enough to make it to orbit, but certainly close enough. So yeah, right now I don't have anything to say really. I mean, it looks pretty. You have to say that it looks quite pretty and a bit alien, actually, with those frontal canards, you know? Inverted canards. Even they are inverted, which is even weirder, you know? It looks a bit like an Eurofighter or something, you know? Or a Sukhoi. I don't know. It looks like a plane because it's made out of plane parts. That's right, we have a spaceship made out of plane parts. That's how we roll. That's right. And we just might make it into orbit. Now I have to be very careful not to spend all my fuel getting into orbit, because then I won't be able to get back. But I think we might make it. Now, let's see if we have those few hundred Delta V left to make it into orbit. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Periap's rising, we have enough fuel to the orbit. Periap's rising, and we are in orbit. We are in orbit, hell yeah. We made it. It was worth fighting till the end. It was worth fighting till the very end because we did make it into orbit. Now that means only one thing. I didn't design overkill. That thing could probably get to the moon if I wanted to and back. If everything went right. But it didn't. It didn't. So yeah, there's that. Now, bad thing is that we can run out of electric charge in this design, which means that it's only meant for short flights, really. But at least they can enjoy this beautiful sight right here. Look at this. Look at this beauty. This is what they can see from their windows. I mean, isn't that pretty? Oh, and that's an eye. That's his eye. He can see his own eye. I suppose that's a Kerbal thing. You know, seeing your own eye. And don't tell me that this is not quite beautiful, because it is. Now, enough sightseeing for the moment. Let's get us landed. Let's land this thing. Now, I will try to land on the day side if I can, because I don't like landing at night. So there we go. Let's start the deorbiting maneuver. Let's point retrograde and start burning. Now let's see if we can get a nice... There we go. That's good enough. Now we have to orient ourselves for re-entry. That's right. We have to detach the stage, but I will do that when we start re-entering, which is about now apparently. Dawn will be soon. It will soon be dawn. Now I will situate myself for re-entry now. And we are running out of charge, which I do not like a bit. I don't like it at all. But look at that, we have a nice dawn here. Sun is rising. We will be re-entering on a beautiful day. Now, all I have to do is detach this thing. There we go, bye-bye. And let's see how this goes. I have no idea really. I'm saving the electric charge for when we need it the most, really. I mean, I cannot put any more components in this thing without buying an upgrade for the Space Center. So yeah, the success of this program depends entirely on the re-entry of this thing, on the safe re-entry of this thing. I don't know if this is going to be possible, but we will be able to see that soon enough. Now, there we go. Let's see if we can keep it stable. Now, what I'm afraid of is that this is going to work as a dart, and it will plunge towards the Earth. But as it has fins, you know, it can be controlled, which is good. It's what I want, really. Now, I can try to spin this like this to control it. It will give me a better control, and what's more important, it will dissipate the heat evenly. So yeah, I think that this is going to work just fine. I just have to keep spinning it from time to time, and everything is going to be fine. Just keep spinning, keep spinning. Just toggle torque. Reaction wheels disabled. And let's try to work only on aerodynamics here. Ooh, that's bad. That's very bad. Let's toggle the torque. That's right. Like this, and let's spin. Let's spin. Let's stabilize ourselves by spinning. Spin stabilization. That's the thing to land by. Now we are almost out of electric charge, and we are not even into the deepest part and worst part of the atmosphere yet. So yeah, this is going to be hard on us, but I think that we can make it safely. Everything depends on the spin of this thing. It has to keep spinning. I'll have to adjust the design for that little fact. Let's see how it goes without spinning, and it doesn't work without spinning. It needs to spin. There you go. You see, if it spins, it stabilizes. More or less, right? This doesn't look stable at all. But we are at a safe speed now, so it doesn't matter as much. Now, I would not like to land on this thing, mind you. But oh well. That hurts. Seeing this hurts a lot. This is not stable at all. This is very bad. This is. I don't know how the hell this survived. I just don't know. But it did. It worked, and I'm keeping it. I'm totally keeping this thing. It's beautiful. Now let's try to not die. This is just crazy. This is just so crazy, you know? Okay, yeah. Oh, I see what's happening here. I perfectly see what's happening in here. Now I have to select this guy right here, an authority limiter like this. That's right, And now we should be good. Yes. Now we are good. Now it's getting stabilized. Yes. That's better. That's much better. Now we are going slow enough to deploy our drug chutes. There we go. Drug chutes deployed. We can also deploy our main parachutes. Main parachutes deployed. And all we have to do is wait to land. And this thing is crazy. This thing is the craziest thing I've ever made. And I don't know how the hell it survived, but it did. And I'm happy with that, you know? Just don't question it. Get the money, take the money they are giving you, and that's all. Whew. That was quite crazy. I think I'm going to drop those fins. Those fins are killing me. Those fins will be the death of me. Wow. Now, this was a hard mission for me. A lot of nerves, a lot of emotion here going, a lot of uncertainty. And we have deployed the parachutes, so everything is quite slow, going quite slowly. Everything is going safely, so see you on the ground. And here we go, we have touched down. Yes, we are at last at Kerbin. Well, this has been quite an interesting mission, if you want to know what I think. Well, and that's it. Thank you for watching very much. If you enjoyed the episode, please leave a like. And if you want more, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. So, thank you again, goodbye, and take care.